trouble. It's time to check up on yourself and put hatred on the shelf. Then your eyes will open to see, oh God, a nice place Grenada could be, and you'll be proud. I love my Grenada, my homeland forever. Sing the chorus louder, tell them about Grenada, the land of my grandfather. She will always prosper. Oh, my Grenada, my food, clothes and shelter. Grenada is such a paradise, oh God. But a lot of folks don't realize, if we learn to pull we hand, do the little that we can, we could make Grenada a better land. Hey. Mommy, oh my Grenada.
I am Grenadian, I am Grenadian, I am Grenadian, I am Grenadian. Just tell them we...
Yes, good morning to you, Grenada, Carriacou, and the Petite Martinique. Once again, it is time for Hard Talk. My name is Sheldon Scott.
I'm Devon Romain.
And we are live on 97.5 CitysoundFM.
89.5 CRFM.
92.9. I wonder if 92.9 join us today, boy. In
Yeah,
Carriacou.
boy, with all that heat in Carriacou today, it's carnival thing.
For people that want to get a piece of the Carriacou vibes and on this, getting music and sort of Carriacou, we just have a little thing anyway from about 4 or 5 in the afternoon on 89.5. Yes, get some serious Carriacou music and thing, you know, man. Yeah, serious Carriacou music. Vibes upon vibes upon vibes. Yeah? All right, so let me see. Oh, I nearly read a thing from a certain group of Indian. Again, I think wrong thing. Yes, indeed. Hey, it's a beautiful Friday on the Isle of Spice. We're going to say a good morning to each and every one of you. Those of you on your way up to Carriacou, what?
Safe journey.
Hey, and watch now. Leave my place better than you meet it, not worse.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I have a kind of special place in my heart when it comes to the island of Carriacou and the island of Petite Martinique. Those two islands, yeah, love Grenada, but I have a special place in my heart for Carriacou and Petite Martinique. I went and checked my grandmother's grave in Carriacou the other day. Yeah, when she in the public cemetery day, so I went and checked the grave. I had to go and check my grandfather's one. Yeah. But he owned one of them place down in the bush. Yeah.
And watch. And all we want in Carriacou is your footprint and not your garbage print. Footprints. Walk, enjoy yourself, revel, do everything, but not your garbage.
You want us to try something? Right. But I wonder if we could find Rena. But
yeah.
We go.
We
call Rena first, right? We ain't planned this one earlier. We go in and call Rena, and Rena don't know we go in and call her. We call Rena. Yeah.
Good morning to all the staff at Paddy's.
Let me see if we could find Rena, boy. Yeah, right. All you don't play, all you learn the number there, and all you go in and call Rena afterwards, you know. We ain't playing that down. Yeah, we don't call Rena. Yeah, all you feel is so? We bad like that.
Hello?
Yes, you're live.
Good morning, Rena. How are you?
Morning, good.
Yes, you're live on radio. We're telling you from now.
You're live on radio.
You're live on radio. We're telling you from now.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Yes.
No, not Jesus.
Alright, so you want me to end the live? I was doing a live.
You was doing a live?
Yes.
What live you doing across there?
We're at the port. We're doing our meet and greet.
Meet and greet. Let somebody else do that live. We'll call you back. We'll call you back in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, but now she know we go call her. That's what I didn't want. She know we go call her. No. Yeah, we calling Rena, but watch. Right now, I hear the boat heading up to Carriacou heavy, boy.
Heavy, leaning on one side.
Yeah, the boat going up to Carriacou heavy. And when I say, boy, yeah, Nazim Benjamin Party Grenada up there, folks. You want to see what's going on in Carriacou and Petit Martinique? Well, outside arena, you could check Nazi B page. Yeah, let me see what you were saying there. www.partygrenada.com. Let me see. Yeah, you say water bad.
Real bad.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, Cynthia, we feel your pain.
Yeah, Stokely, I feel your pain, bro. I mean, I wish I could come and help you shovel some snow, but...
Oh, God, Stokely and Cynthia, we're sorry for both of you. Oh no, they have a snowstorm, I think, this weekend.
Baltimore starter, I mean...
Hey,
more at the eastern side, too, yeah.
We feel your pain. We
feel your pain.
But it is Fantastic Friday. Yeah, what we call it? Spice Mass 2.0. Yeah, because we master to Trinidad tonight. Remember, for those of you who are interested, the big screen is going to be up at the Bourgeois playing field. Yeah, the activity should start there somewhere around 6. So head on down there to the Bourgeois playing field. Whether you go 6, whether you go 8, whether you go 9, make
just
sure you go on down there.
Just be there. And go hungry belly, yeah?
Yeah.
Don't eat nothing.
No vendors, eh? No vendors.
But you're guaranteed to get into it, yeah.
Yeah, you're guaranteed. And if you're a man like Devon, who has very specific religious and personal choices in the food that you require, they had that too.
Yeah, they had that too. Or you could pass by short, man, before you come up.
Devon, you know something, man? I was thinking the other, you ever see anybody barbecue breadfruit? Or barbecue yam? You think that's a thing to try?
Yam
I want to see a barbecue man try to barbecue yam or barbecue
or breadfruit, yes. Or even the fig.
In Dominica, when you're going around, I remember being in Dominica about 8 or so years ago, 6, 7, 8 years, somewhere, wouldn't be 6. So it should be about 7, 8 years ago. And they had fry plantain all over. So all the way you go, they had plantain. I think it was fry or barbecue. I didn't stop and buy. But like all the way you go, you see that plantain on grill. So, I mean, everybody had to be dealing with meat, so nobody can find a way to barbecue or like a yam or barbecue.
That's a good idea.
I'm giving all your ideas here.
Fig,
make money.
Sweet potato.
Make money.
You slice it nice and you...
I'm sure there's a way that you can barbecue yam. I'm sure. It's going to have to be a certain type of yam, but I'm sure there's a way you could barbecue yam.
But because you could pre-cook it, like your thing, get it tender and then just...
We go try that.
But that's a good idea.
We go try that, eh?
Yeah.
And we go put a special sauce on it. We go try that.
Yeah, make your own sauce.
Yeah. And we go have, everybody is fish, meat, pork. Fish, meat, pork. Come on, man. Yeah.
I mean, no lamb be coming in. Understand? But nothing vegetarian.
Fish, meat, pork. Fish, meat, pork.
Nisha,
we know Nisha.
Yeah,
Nisha, try that one.
Yeah, try it first and tell us.
Try that one. Let me see if we could get a little barbecue yam. Barbecue. You understand? Set us up nicely, barbecue a little plantain.
A plantain, some or even the blog or the kind of not the ripe one, but the half ripe one.
Devon is a cook.
Yeah,
but when you hear that, man, you know Devon is a cook.
Watch, don't let Brenda hear saying that, neck a stick in the kitchen. All right.
You go get away, man. You must escape. Claim your hand hunting.
You know.
Brent's a hand.
Yeah, I can't bend the hand too much,
Brent, you got to take over. I can't grate nothing, Brenda.
But I tried to grate a 2 coconut the other day. Way problem, we.
Man, one thing I do like to do in a grater. Although grate does get a different taste to blend.
It's better.
It actually does, eh?
Yeah, it does. Of course, it does. Taste. Not just to you. That's
I always said that
the
my
reality.
mom was alive. By the time I start working, one of the first thing I buy for was a blender. First I eat grating thing, anyhow.
Yeah. and still she pack up the blender right there and grate the coconut.
Especially when you're doing pone and them kind of thing.
Yeah. I remember, man, we used to sit down and grate all 30, 40, 50 coconut one time to make oil. Yeah, but
Let's say a special good morning to all of you that are on the live. We're saying a very special good morning to each and every one of you. And we hope that you're having a fabulous day today. You know we love you and we care about you. We want you all to make sure you share the love, as Devon does say.
Share the love.
Share the love. All right?
Hannah, girl, if I only cook for you, trust me, problems, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Trouble in the morning.
Trouble in all day trouble.
You ever hear about dashing punch?
Yeah, man.
A long time I see some dashing punch.
Dashing, Tanya, And there's another
That
time.
guy from Northwest St. George that used to pass around tongue and used to sell like dashing punch, okra punch. all them kinda
Oko was
thing.
another one.
I haven't seen him for a very long time. Maybe
I
travel.
love punch, so I'll try all the
Yam
different.
punch, dashing
Yeah.
punch. Well, everybody know banana
Even,
punch.
even
and
the,
that
even
kinda
the
thing.
porridge, the dashing porridge, right? Tanya porridge, dashing porridge, farine, all these things, and a lot of people just don't try these things no more. Very nutritious.
Yeah, folks,
know?
because what we're telling you here too helps the local economy, because it means that you're not going and buy things from overseas. You're using things here, so you're helping your local economy. Yeah, because
Yep.
you might find yourself with more spending power as a people. But if you have more spending power, but you continue to use that spending power to buy stuff from outside of Grenada, then
Defeating
you're
the
not
purpose,
you're
yeah.
not helping your own economy,
No,
and
you're
you
not.
eventually you'll tank out. Your economy will tank out. Yeah, so you have to make sure that with the increased spending power, you spend more and more of that money locally. So that's why Devon advocates, I advocate, and as a party, the New National Party advocates that we buy local as much as possible.
Eat
Support
local.
your local farmers.
Yeah.
Support your local manufacturers and producers. There are people here that produce macaroni and noodles and so on. But that mosquito come out,
But I
mosquito
find
have no respect here.
no thing at all. And I'm watching a lot of mosquito.
Like we have to call A1 Pest Control, or we have to call you.
No.
We have to call
A1,
you. You don't
got
deal with
A1.
mosquitoes? We will call
Reliable services.
we will call Kenny and them down by the Kenny James and
Man,
them.
reliable services.
Reliable services.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, but we had to get rid of that mosquito. Don't come bite me there. You know. I had Zika, all kind of thing. I already went again. I had Zika chicken gun here. Yeah, good. I want none of them again.
Hannah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Brenda. Morning. Hey, Stokely had a shirt, huh? So, well, I want to win now. Who you had a shirt for? If it's you or if it's you.
Yeah, it's supposed to be, yeah.
Right, okay, nice.
But how get?
Hey, Pele say he has had barbecue blogger with Baron sauce. Yes. Ask the Honorable Michael Pierce,
Pierre.
Speaker of the House about. I'll go try
Yeah.
that.
That
That is an easy man to find. I'll go ask him about it.
Yeah, barbecue blogger. I know the blogger is a unique. I tasted it one time. I can't remember where. If it's here or somewhere else, but it's just.
I wouldn't doubt them keep ones with.
But it's possible, but either that also, I was like, wow, blogger, half ripe, eh? So it could take the heat and it wouldn't get soft and everything like that, So it just, yeah.
Well, folks, you wonder we only talking about food this morning and so now, man. But here's what we have: lovely cricket taking place this weekend in the Docks Challenge Trophy. We have St. Andrew Northeast versus St. Andrew Southeast. Let me see where that match is supposed to be taking place at the Hope Playing Field, I believe, starting from 2 p.m. We'll give you some other information later in the day as to the other matches. There have been some changes to the schedule. So some matches might end up taking place on Sunday instead.
Instead of Saturday.
Excuse me. Yeah. So we'll give you some more information as it comes to hand. You'll see Ms. Duncan. Those of you that are watching on the live, you'll see Ms. Duncan step into the studio and come to get it.
And she can't come and look for Nazim because he do day.
Yeah, Nazim, right now, he's bouncing up and down on our boat heading to Carriacou.
So it's one of us she come in and look for.
Yeah, folks, remember from tonight, you can check www.partygrenada.com, find out, get your updates on what is going on in Carriacou. They've got their Soca Monarch tonight, too. Yeah. And then tomorrow they have the Wet Fete, they have the Steel Pan and Calypso, that's what they call it?
Yes.
Pan and Calypso.
Pan and Calypso.
Yeah, we're going to call back Rena in a while. Rena ain't getting now, eh?
No, Rena can't get to her. A day like that, a day like today.
5 minutes after 11, we call in Rena. We're giving her enough time.
Yeah, to meet and greet Nazim and them take them off the boat and everything like that.
Meet and greet, Popo. Meet and greet. You could even fish and greet and all. You don't even know how to meet. You could fish and greet. Yeah, but you'll call you back in a while.
You don't escape that.
Yeah,
you have to update us on what is going on in Carriacou at this point in time.
Yeah, and folks, tonight, we have Hollis Map, Mr. Killer. We have Lil Natty and Thunder. Yeah, they'll be up tonight as well. We have Mr. Legs. Yeah, and the more I listen to Mr. Legs' song, the more I fall in love with the song. The song is not an easy song, and the song is a big, big song.
It's only now I start paying attention to a few of the songs, including Mr. Legs' own.
Yeah. In the groovy, we have Lil Vaughn and Mandela with Tombstone. So we've been following those two. And hey, while everybody's focused on the power soca, pay attention to the groovy, huh?
Yeah. Let me ask
especially
you
to Vaughn. If Vaughn decide to break out the dance moves on that stage tonight, it's trouble in the morning and shooting them because you had to get your first plane to come back here.
Yeah, that's
Them shooting at them, they're taking a watch. You had to come back first thing in the morning. You know?
What year before Sheldon? There was a song. I saw another video with it this year. When I reach the same jab thing, same Mandela links.
Yeah.
Okay, that was his tune the year before.
Yeah, the year before.
Yeah, well, he put he kind of spruced up the video. Man, that is not last year Carnival, the year before, when that was my favorite song for the entire Carnival. Understand? That particular, I want to see, I was like, wow, just unique, you know?
Okay, so the message in relation to the shirt was not for you. That message is for, no, because I know somebody promised a shirt there.
Deepo put him in my place one time. All right, Deepo, I'm just checking.
But the good thing is that Deepo says he'll be around for the National Secondary School Games. Remember, that's going to be taking place on the 5th of April.
Yep.
Right here in Grenada at the Carriacou James Athletic Stadium. But remember, next week, Wednesday, the Southern Zone, they'll be in competition at the Tantine playing field. The GBSS Presentation Brothers College, Anglican High School, St. Joseph's Convent, St. George, Boca Secondary, Wester Hall Secondary School, Wesley College, Westmoreland Secondary, and J.W. Fletcher Catholic School. Yeah? So, they will be in action next week, Wednesday, at the Tantine playing field.
Yep.
Yeah. They followed the following week on the Friday, that's Friday the 15th of March, the Western Zone. That will be the Western Games, like that's our Western Games, the Western Zone. So MacDonald College, St. Mark's Secondary, St. John's Christian Secondary, St. Rose Modern Secondary, and the Happy Hills Secondary School. So the Western Zone.
Western Derby.
Yes, indeed. So they're on at the 15th of March. And the Eastern and Northern Zones, they'll both be taking place on the 22nd of March. I wonder how Minister P and Sports Minister they're making it to both of them, because I know they're going to show the face in Carriacou as well as they.
Yeah, well, I expect
if the water comes,
Senator
send a
Scott.
speedboat.
Yeah. So I expect Senator Scott to be
Cox.
Yeah, Senator Cox.
Yeah.
God, to be
I know,
planting his foot.
Many people make the mistake. We understand.
In Carriacou.
So the Eastern Zone, St. Andrew Anglican Secondary or SAS, St. Joseph's Convent, St. Andrew, the reigning Intercol champions, St. David's Catholic Secondary, former champions in the Intercol for 14 or so consecutive years in the female division. Yeah, Grenville Secondary School always put up a good defense. Grenada Christian Academy, upcoming school to look at when it comes to athletics. They're already
not just athletics,
up in sports
but
and
sports.
in sports in general. Huh?
In general, they on top.
Yeah.
Well, in St. Andrews, if you give them another couple of years under good administration, good structure,
gotta look out for them.
They gone clear.
Look out for them.
Yeah.
The Grenada SDA Comprehensive as well. So that's the Eastern Zone. And in Carriacou, the Northern Zone, you have Hillsborough Secondary and Bishop's College. So you all realize, it's going to be a really action-packed month of March.
Yeah.
And then you're heading into the National School Games on the 5th of April at the Carriacou James Athletic Stadium. So it is a wonderful one. Those of you that can be here, be here. Those that can't be here, tune in and support in whichever way you can. I know Deepo and them does bring those sneakers, running shoes and so.
Well, Deepo, it's basically male and female, but I'll get in touch with you and let you know, you know, what is, you know.
Let me take some time and say a very special good morning to Mr. Kenneth Watts. You haven't said a good morning to Kenneth for a while, man.
In a while.
Yeah, good morning to you.
Morning, Mr. Watts.
We gave you things separate to everybody else.
Yeah,
so,
and we miss you. We really miss you around,
give us a call if you could too, man. Give us a call if you could, Mr. Watts. Mr. Kenneth Watts, a very special, glorious Grenadian good morning to you, and we will not tease you about any weather that you're facing. If it's one man we ain't teasing is you.
Yeah, we will have a little bit of
you know, use me, boy. We can't take that chance.
We'll ensure that everything is all right. Hope you and the family is doing okay and everything like that.
And to Patricia and Matthew up there in Canada. Hey, Ian said he was coming for the cricket. I wonder if he got the time and he came. I didn't hear from him.
I'm not too sure. I think, someone told me that he was here.
Yeah.
You know?
Boy, watch. Let me see if we find Rena.
Yeah, because
Let me see if we find Rena. Let's see if we find Rena. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Wait, it's ringing.
It's ringing.
Morning.
Right. You done with your live, Rena?
Yes, I am.
Okay, well, we have you live on radio. We call you live. How are you doing?
Good morning.
How are you doing there?
Good morning, good morning. All right, so let me try to get away from the noise.
That is ambience, girl. That's not noise. That's ambience.
Okay. So am I live already?
Yes,
Long
you're live
time
already.
you live.
Oh, Lord Jesus. All right. So good morning to the listeners of HARDTALK. And yes, I am doing great. I am excited.
You excited?
It's Kayak Mass 2019, and yeah, the momentum is building. And we're here. It's fantastic Friday inside of Carriacou.
Wow. But, Rena, here's something now. Problems in yesterday I go and I check SVGA.
Booked.
Well, not only booked, it's chartered flights for the entire afternoon yesterday. The last flight, normal flight, that was 2 o'clock, and everything after that was chartered.
Wow. So you see, everybody wants to come to Carriacou.
Yeah.
And I've been saying that months, and probably from since last Carnival, that you must come to Carriacou for Carnival. The festival has been growing over the years, and I know everyone will want to come over. And been trying with hotels from since last year, and most of the accommodations from since last year, they were booked out.
Yeah.
So I know that will be a challenge, getting accommodation, getting flights, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We hope that some of the people in Carriacou may have a room that they want to rent or
Right.
space that they've taken in some of the people.
Yeah, it's something we've been advocating, Greater Tourism Authority, the homestay program. If you have a house, probably you have a big house. We know that a lot of people, they go foreign and come back and they build big houses and just them alone in it. So if you could take in at least 1-2 persons to live with you,
Yeah.
that is something we've been advocating for.
Just tell the people, don't bring the old oil clothes from
Don't.
Juve back in the people's house.
Thank you very much for telling them, because that is something the homeowner's been saying when they play the mass and they come back and dirty the place and all that.
Well, the sheet and chair and all kind of things, you go and
Everything,
drive on the people's
everything.
sheet and you ain't clean off your paint and your old oil and
That's
thing
right.
properly. So make sure.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. All right. So,
So, what-
I guess you're hearing the noise in the background. So
Where are
there
you?
for some-
Where are you exactly? You're down on the
At
Harveyville?
Yeah. So we are at the port and we are waiting for Osprey.
Mm-hmm.
It's our meet and greet. It's day number 3 of our meet and greet, Greater Tourism Authority, with support from other stakeholders. So we are here and we're having samples, we're having giveaways, selling tickets for all the different shows. And if you're home in Carriacou, you definitely need to head on down to the port and let's greet the people. Let's welcome them to Carriacou Way.
Yeah, but let me hear something though. You say you have samples down there?
Pardon me?
You said you have samples down there.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
So
roll
it
rice?
depends. Roll rice? Oh,
Yeah,
that is
cuckoo?
something with...
Osprey
No,
coming
we
back
don't
down,
have
you know.
that. That is something we might have to look at in the future.
What kind of non-Carriacou behavior is that? Or you could have roll rice and you do a cuckoo.
Yeah, cuckoo is
That is
Alright, so
un-Carriacou
next
behavior.
No, you see, the thing about it, we know that when people come on Osprey, they might be sort of seasick and they don't usually eat. But I guess that's something we can look at in future.
Watch, once they get the cuckoo, it bind them. They're getting strong as a yaya.
That is true, that is true.
The Offspring coming on this evening?
Osprey, well, I just spoke to your cook and Nassim is on the boat and Nassim said the boat is filled to capacity. And just to remind persons, Osprey will be making another trip tonight. So if you missed it this morning, you can get on board Osprey tonight or Dolly C. Dolly C is also traveling to Carriacou this evening.
So you can
So
send
no
down.
excuse why you're not coming to Carriacou.
So you can send down some samples, right?
Yes,
Good.
send us.
No,
No.
you send down the samples.
we
Devon
send
looking
it
for roll
down.
rice.
Yeah, looking for roll rice and thing.
No, I'm not sending anything to Grenada. Anybody wants anything, they have to be in Carriacou.
She
They
right.
have to be in
God.
Carriacou. I'm
She
not
right.
sending anything.
I was expecting
That's
that.
the right answer.
Yeah. Yes,
Well,
so we're
Rita-
having samples from independence agencies. Good morning to independence agencies and Carib. They're here also, and we are waiting Osprey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many persons looked at the live yesterday, but it was a good feeling. It was a good event.
I'm gonna
When-
check your
when-
page and look for the live that you had
Yeah.
this morning.
Yeah, well, this morning we just started the piece.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Well-
yesterday, as we say, yesterday it was mass when the boat got in. Yeah, we're gonna
Wonderful,
taste up
wonderful.
everything.
And then the real
Yeah.
jab, they're coming up tomorrow with the Dolly C. They have that excursion
Right.
coming up tomorrow.
Yeah, 6 p.m. They depart Grenada at 6 p.m.
Yeah.
And guess what? They arrive in just in time for job convention tomorrow night. So you know that it's more mass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
so
just a
job
reminder,
Uh-huh.
remind them, job convention don't mean oil
You-
oil and paint.
Right, yeah. Do not dab
clothes.
your bodies. Do not put on any oil because you would not be allowed in the event. So dress black and let's come out. Let's have a great time. The madman himself, Lava Man would be there. Short Leg would be there. Inspector, Carriacou, our locals, Wallace, Blatter. I don't want to start calling names, but I already did. Sorry, but yeah, it's going to be a good event. Not something you would want to miss. Only $25 for a ticket. Only $25 gets you on the inside. So yeah, we're ready for the Sheldon.
Yes, well, I'm ready for it, but I have to find an excuse to get away tomorrow. So don't worry, you're going to see the face.
Run away and come.
Yes, you're going to see the face up there.
All right, looking forward.
All right, my dear. We don't want to take up too much of your time today, but any
Yeah.
final thing you want to tell the Grenadian public in relation to Carriacou 2019?
Empty Grenada and come up. We have it up here. You will not regret it. You will not regret it. Take it from me. You need to be in Carriacou. I do not want people to say, had I known. Because I know you will be saying that. Come to Carriacou. Osprey will be making trips if you're worried about getting back to work on Monday. Then Osprey is going on Sunday afternoon. You can go down with them. If you're worried about Tuesday morning, then Plum is coming up. The bus is leaving Monday after the Monday night mass. So you can take that trip back down.
All right.
So there's no reason why you shouldn't be in Carriacou. Empty Grenada and come over.
Okay, my dear. So you
right,
enjoy
take
the rest
care
of your day
of
today. All right.
All right, take
Bye.
care.
Yeah, well, let's see how hard talk does drop it here. Just picking up the phone and call them.
Nicole is asking Rena what page or what name to go on to.
You're looking for Rena Mill, and it's not Rena R-E-N-A, but it's Rena R-I-N-A Mills.
Yeah, Rena Mills.
So you look for Rena Mills, R-I-N-A, and she usually streams nearly everything that happened in Carriacou.
In Carriacou.
Everything
Definitely.
cultural, sporting-wise, so on, etc., different activities. Rena constantly streams. I think she's one of the if you want to
point person right there
in
for the border
Carriacou.
tourism especially.
You have a lot of information that she puts out nearly on a daily basis, yeah?
When you want info about Carriacou, call Rena.
Yes, indeed. Folks, we're going to open the phone lines, 440-7377 and
347-329-3101.
yeah, and Depot, yeah, you say you're coming down for Maroon Fest. I believe I've always promised myself that I'd be in Carriacou for Maroon Fest. And God's willing, yeah, I definitely intend to be there for Maroon Fest this year. Two things I intend to be in Carriacou for: Maroon Fest, and I intend to be there for All Saints as well this year.
Depot since 69? Nah, man, you shouldn't even say that. 69, you know.
Yeah, he said he asking if it's on no bus to Carriacou. Yeah, the bus could drive onto the Dolly C, and Dolly C go up with the bus.
You will go with the bus.
And you go, yeah. Might have to charge you.
And he said, my last visit was in 69.
And the man saying that with
No, Depot, man. No, Depot, man. That ain't good enough.
The man saying that without any shame.
We understand? No, man. No, Depot, man. You do better than that, man.
Depot, you're a special type of brave.
I mean, I never went Petit Martinique, but I better than you.
The man saying that without a
Carriacou will be off the... Well, I mean, last night was... Oh, we forgot to ask Rena of the results last night in the Queen show.
Yeah. We won't throw that out in a while.
Yeah.
But Devon, before we go any further, and so we have to just big up our guys that are in Trinidad.
Yes,
and
man.
I know, let me see. We spoke today. I wonder if I could find... I wouldn't be able to get one of the guys in Trinidad, but let me see if I could get one of our people in Trinidad to call into the program
and give us an update
let me see.
and say how things are going.
Somebody promised me that they would call anytime after 11, and I want them to call now.
No, right now.
Yeah, no.
Give us an update of our stars. Yeah. Those who want to mash it up later on in TNT. We running with it. We in your section. We put in jab on your tombstone. You understand? It's trouble in the morning. And Mr. Legs, I fuck, man, we go deal with all of them Trini down there later on.
Yeah, so let me see. Folks, other people are asking you to hold on your phone calls for now. I'm getting a call here that I need to take up. Yeah, I need to take this call. So other people, I'm asking you to hold your calls. We're trying to get a call up from Trinidad. Yeah, I'm trying to reach Miss Gibbs with the Spice Mask Corporation.
Okay.
I'm trying to reach her right now. So let's see if we can get her to call into the program right now. I wonder if, because it's a local number. Okay, you call now. Don't say you're calling now. Just call.
Just
Time
call.
you type in there. Call, girl.
Call me now.
Yeah, call me now.
Yeah.
Call the
me
thing now, doc.
Call the thing,
Remember
doc.
last year this time, so?
Call the thing
now, doc.
Call the thing. When doc call it, now they vex.
We have a bit of politics to talk in a while.
Hold
We're
on.
talking this. Yeah, we coming.
They feel we were talking politics this morning.
Yeah, we talking more than talking politics this morning. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, morning. Yes.
Good morning, Sheldon.
Hey, Jen.
Hi, good morning.
Right, you're live on radio right now. Go right ahead.
Good morning. Good morning to Grenada and your listening audience. We're calling from Trinidad. It's 473 to the world. We're actually here with our artists as they prepare for Fantastic Friday. Sheldon, it's an excellent, excellent feeling.
So wait, hold on. Don't go further. Ya killer there?
He is.
Ya was ways there?
No, they're on their way, but you can
on the
speak
way?
to Killer if you want to hear
Yeah,
from
yeah.
him
Right.
now.
We're talking to you first and then we're talking to Killer. Don't let him move. Let me hear from you now.
All right,
You go
Trinidad
right
is
ahead.
on fire. Like I said, it's 473 to the world. Everybody's excited. Everybody's running for Grenadian. It looks like we're gonna take it home, Sheldon. It's our time.
Nice.
It really is.
It's
Wonderful. So you Spice Mass, you all are promoting Grenada's carnival down there at this point in time as well.
We are.
And you're
we're taking
also,
this is an opportunity, and we're taking it.
and you have the opportunity now because you have our cultural ambassador, Mr. Hollis Mapp, with you. So you have somebody that everybody want to see, everybody want to hear about Spice Mass, everybody want to come now.
Yep. You need to speak with him now before he runs off.
Yeah, let's speak with him.
Let's speak with him
Okay,
right
hold
now.
a second.
Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good
All
morning.
right, and we're telling you now, you're live throughout on 4 radio stations right now back home. You're on 89.5, you're in Carriacou on 92.9, and you're on 97.5 City Sound, and you're in Brooklyn on 94.9, plus you're on the internet. So you have the
All right,
audience.
bless them.
Talk to your people, brother.
Talk to us.
Blessed love and greetings, everybody. Grenada, New York, London, Canada, Italy, France, Spain, Japan, China, Russia. Right? big up everybody. Grenada, most of all, home. I want to say that I grew as a child of yours, and I'm here representing 473 to the fullest, and I just promise to do my best, promise to go out there and literally run with it.
Yes, indeed. And we look forward to that tonight. The entire country is behind you guys. We look forward to Team Grenada. You're singing in position number 6?
I'm singing something, yes, position number 6.
Yes, indeed. And we look forward to seeing you tonight. We want to make sure that you get enough rest and thing today. We hope you ain't have to run about today. Everything in place.
Everything is good.
All right,
Everything
man.
is good.
And your people down in Constant Spring Gun Battle listening to you this morning. Shout your
Most
people.
definitely. Go off tongue to the marks. You don't know Stone Hill, Constant Spring Gun Battle. Go off tongue. You don't know. Well, that's home.
Yes,
You
man.
don't know. Blessed love, everybody, Your boy here just doing what I supposed to do. I must say thanks and blessings to the Father, though, He made this day and made all of this possible. I dreamt of this as a child, and here it is. So
Yeah.
I'm most definitely here to do my best to represent 473 to the world.
Yes, indeed. And we have one of our people online just said, well, position 7 wouldn't have a stage to sing on because when you finish, to go run with the stage.
They're running with everything.
But how has the experience been thus far? This is not your first time, not even your second time. You've been to Trinidad even before Roly Poly. You've been to Trinidad before. How was the experience this time around? We know you felt the love before with Roly Poly, but this time is just phenomenal.
But this is all right. So then sometimes Roly Poly was a big hit song. It was a monster hit also. But this song is just a monster. So the love, the support is at a whole different level though. Trinidad is backing me is like almost like if I'm their own. Like I go to a show and you ask, yo, fantastic. You just say Fantastic Friday and people start screaming. So it's a love that I think that has been built from me just being the person that I am, you know. I always been an artist that showed extreme love to my fans. I hold the faith. If it is down, I never fight, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I always just keep showing love and holding the faith most definitely to the music and staying true to the job. And all I say, here we are, this is different though. This is different. This song is literally set in history. Beyond Soca Monarch, tonight, this song already set history. You know, the most trending soca song I think in history.
Yes.
And when the song dropped, this song didn't even take time to grow. It's like he born big.
It's a teeth already.
Biting, man.
It's a teeth already on both. But we've been seeing up to this morning, looking at JFK Airport, people running with it on the airport at JFK. So we see right around the world people running with it. And I have to say, personally, I'm extremely, extremely happy, extremely proud. I've seen you grow as an artist from Baby Killer up to Mr. Killer. And right now, I think we have to add something to that Mr. You know? Might have to add something to that Mr. And so we wish all the best. We say we don't want to take up too much of your time. We know you are busy guys, and we don't want to take up too much of your time today. So any final words for the Grenadian people? Because everybody's tuned in tonight.
I just want to say love and strength, you know what I mean, to the people, and thanks for the support. And remember, God is the boss.
Yeah. Yes, of course.
And let's forward, you know what I mean? So I say big up to warm, waft tongue, you don't know. Yes. I love you. You understand? That's why I never leave you. So I'm here representing Full 100. And remember, tonight, all the people who come into Soca Monarch, or you know somebody coming to Soca Monarch, tell them walk with something. Whether it's a plaque or something, walk with something. Because we're going to be running with something tonight.
Of course. All right, brother. So we'd like to thank you so very much. I know you are a guy.
I want to say something, though. Call the Prime Minister and tell him open the port.
Open the port.
Yeah.
He listening to you, you know.
He is listening.
Yeah.
So you can talk to him. He is listening.
Yeah. Well, that is my friend. So
you know what you mean.
Yeah. Open the port.
All right, Killer. We know you don't stay far from your Bible, but the prayers are there with you as well, man. I know personally you don't ever stay far from your Bible.
Don't ever. I don't ever.
Yes.
I don't ever.
Just run with it later.
Literally, my Bible is about flex off my back, so my Bible is like 5 feet from me right now.
I know that. I know you don't ever stay far from it. You don't ever stay far from it, and that's important.
Yes, right.
All right, brother. So we look forward to the performance tonight. Grenada is behind you, and all of our artists in the International Soca Monarch, making all of us. Well, if we could get a better word than proud to use, we would find it and use it.
Just run with it. Just run with it. Just run with it.
All right, brother. Thank you.
Blessed love and thanks.
All right, one love.
All right.
Let's see if we can get back Jen on the line. Hello?
Sheldon?
Yes, indeed. Jen, we want to thank you so much for that one. Any other artists there with you already?
Not at the moment, and we're getting ready to wrap up. We're going to go across to the venue where Fantastic Friday is going to happen tonight. Make sure everything is secure for artists and make sure all is well. The show starts at 8 o'clock, and we want everybody to be tuned in.
But Jen, you're going and make sure everything's secure? You're afraid to run with it? Or you're afraid to pick it up and run with it, so you're making sure it's secure?
No, we're making sure it's secure, Sheldon. The atmosphere is, I cannot explain the atmosphere right now.
Don't give me that. You're going and see the venue because you know it will never look the same again after tonight.
No, because we're coming right back with it. We're running right back to Grenada with it.
So it's taking place at the National Stadium down there?
Yes.
All right.
It starts at 8 o'clock. Gates open at 6. And GBN is going to be bringing it live. It's going to be streamed live on Facebook. And it's just a moment that we all are waiting for.
Well, we're
going to create history in Grenada.
We hope they have insurance on the building there because when we finish with that later. All right. Okay. No problem.
Sheldon, it's amazing. It's amazing, huh? I mean, everybody is throwing their support. Locals, being Trinidadians, they're throwing their support behind our Grenada artists.
But you have to understand something, Jen. There is no such thing as a Trinidadian or Grenadian. We're all one people. We're all West Indians.
Which is true.
And there is absolutely, I dare you could hardly ever find a person who is in Trinidad who doesn't have a family member in Grenada. And if they, by default, they don't have one in Grenada, it's Barbados, it's St. Vincent, it's St. Lucia, it's St. Kitts, or one of the other islands. But the strongest connection is between Grenada and Trinidad and Tobago. I'm proof of that. So there's a very strong connection. So we are one people. So they're supporting one of their own. They're supporting one of their own. Yeah.
That is so true. And Sheldon, you know, I must take the opportunity as well to thank the Caribbean Prestige Foundation for affording us this opportunity. I mean, it's an opportunity and an experience that I'm certain another Caribbean country would love to have.
Yes.
I mean, we're actually missing our Minister of Culture, who is unavoidably absent because he's committed to other business. But he did make an impact. He left some very big shoes, hard for us to fit, when he was actually here for the
semis.
For the semi-final. Yes. Yes. So as I said, we're trying to fit in his shoes, very big shoes, because he left such an incredible impact. So we're just trying to follow through. And the artists are grateful, and we say good luck to all of them tonight. And I'm sure we'll be talking a bit later. Sheldon, have your phone on?
Yes, I'm going to have it.
In the morning.
You know,
when we take it away, we will call you.
You know my phone going to be right next to me right through. And we want you to pass on to all of the artists our full support. And as I've said on Facebook, and I'll continue to say, Grenada has already won. Just by our artists being in the position that they are in and the number of artists that Grenada has performing tonight and the expectation from our artists. I've heard, for instance, some individuals speaking now about Wasways, Lil Natty and Thunder, and the amount of energy. They know them from the Top Striker, but now with Section and Pandemonium and so on, they are just expecting a bomb performance tonight. So they're looking forward to see Grenada and that flag on the stage tonight.
That is true. But on the business side of things, Sheldon, it has done a lot for us. So it is important that we continue to build on our successes and take deliberate steps to foster further regional prominence through the collaboration and beneficial relationships as we pursue the goal of a sustainable festival in Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. So, I mean, whilst we're having fun, it's important that you remember the business aspect of it and what this can mean for Grenada and our economy. I mean, we are terribly excited about our carnival coming up because I'm certain in 2018 what we saw is the increase in visitor arrivals, particularly from Trinidad and Barbados. So I'm expecting the same thing to happen and even more come Spice Mass 2019.
All right. Well, I'd like to thank you so very much, Jen. You and the team down there continue doing the wonderful job that you've been doing and go and make sure everything's secure. Well, in fact, we want it secure. Let it take it up and run with it.
Thank you, Sheldon. Thank you for having us.
All right. Bye-bye.
Take care and say hi to Devon. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, only hard talk to do them kind of thing. Other programs.
And you know, and both of them, her and Mr. Killer, I mean, they have represented Grenada well in terms of, you know, what they have been saying. And so, and it's exciting to know that Grenada at this point in time, we running with everything.
Listen, whatever the outcome tonight, whatever the outcome is, just know Grenada has already won.
Yeah.
We have already won. As a country, as a people, and the support, the love that our artists are receiving down there. Early in the game, you had Mandela down there. And the love that Mandela was receiving and Vaughan and so on, our artists, they've been receiving a lot of love down there in Trinidad. And we'd like to congratulate some of the other artists that have actually gone down to lend support to our artists there. And other Grenadians, I know of guys in Guave that just jump a plane and go down because they want to be around, they want to lend their support and so. And the thousands, literally thousands, tens of thousands of you of Grenadian ancestry as well, who are in Trinidad and fully behind your fellow Grenadians. Yeah, your fellow Grenadian artists. We like to congratulate you as well.
Yep. And you know, we have made history, because when you look at the artists that are performing, I mean, from Grenada, we have 5 persons representing Grenada I mean, you can almost say that we have more artists than the Trinidadians themselves.
That's why some of them upset about
That's why they're upset. We have 5 in the finals. I mean, and that is not something for them to... They can't stand that. Well, you know what? Oh, they could run with that too.
Yeah, so we look forward to that one tonight, folks. Remember, the viewing party, Bougie playing field is a place to be later. They're starting from 6 p.m. They have a big screen. They have a large screen. So they have a massive screen at the Bougie playing field. That's going to be from 6 p.m. This evening. So looking to head out there a little later on. I'll be passing in. A little later on, I'll be out there to see that as well. I want to see our artists big. I want them big in me eyeball. I want to see everything. I want to see something. Everything. Yeah.
And some of you party at that in St. David's, parts of St. David's, just visit Miss Fortune shop, man.
But Devon said something earlier this week that might be a good idea for some people to take on. If they could switch every now and again and show some Carriacou and some Carriacou.
Flip, and do a thing. So
splice it in between.
Splice in between. So we have, I mean, we're familiar. We know what is going on in Trinidad, and we right here in Carriacou. So basically, those of us here in Grenada should not be worrying about how we could support our artists. I mean, we're already supporting them in spirit and so, but just seeing them on the screen is like we feeling them. You understand? So hey.
Gun battle, constant spring.
Kirani tongue.
Well, you see, Kirani is famous for running.
Yes, so you have to run with it.
So that is why Killer say run with it.
You run with it.
So you already have one young man from that area that made history through running. And you have a next young man he already created history already.
Yeah, but you going to make history again this year.
You will make another part of history because he already make history. I'm telling you, I'm looking at a video this morning on JFK, and there are these group of Trinidadians running with it. They're playing the song on the airport and running.
Yeah, they're running with it.
Pick up the people dustbin on JFK, pick up the people dustbin and all kind of thing. You know?
And hopefully,
bravery.
Later on this year, when Kirani James take the tracks, you're running away with it.
Yeah, because folks, remember this August is the World Championship.
Yeah, World Championship.
My last interaction, I believe Kirani will be in action from April. From April, he'll be in action. Right now, he's in training. So from April, he will be back in. I don't know if he may, sometimes you say April, but a competition comes up and they decide you're going to take part in that one. So I don't know if that's going to happen. Braylon already running some of the fastest times for the year already in the indoor circuit. Braylon Taplin has been doing that. Yeah. We also have this young man. I met someone and they mentioned him during the cricket. Young man from the GBSS that's doing pretty well out there right now as well. I'm trying to remember him. I'll remember his name in a short while. But we also have Lyndon Victor and Kurt Felix in the decathlon, deep in training. It's a world championship year. So both of them are deep in training. I think Lyndon's birthday was this week. So Lyndon, belated happy birthday to you. And so we're looking forward. It's a wonderful year for Grenada. It's a wonderful year. That's why, and we go to the politics now, it upsets me when I see some people trying to remove the opportunities for other young people to be able to achieve up to those levels.
Yeah, that's pathetic.
When I see people praying that next week, Wednesday, the Southern games there, that fails. When I see people praying that rainfall, when I see people praying that the teachers and them don't take part and the students don't take part, when I see individuals in the schools encouraging people not to take part, who you think you're damaging? You're not damaging the government. You're not damaging one of the ministers. You're damaging the ability of this country to continue to be on the world stage in a positive light.
Yep.
So that's why these kind of things upset me. When you have a group of individuals meeting and trying to see how they could manipulate different areas. So Devon, after the media, they say that's how. No, I'm telling you the plan.
They're thirsty for the media.
They want the media. So they start to call MTV News all kind of name. When Ray Roberts was there, they didn't have no name to call them.
No name.
When Ray Roberts, the one who was a senator and the one who was in GIS, Ray Roberts, when he was in MTV, these same individuals had nothing to say about it. Because that was the partner. That was the undercover friend. He ended up being a candidate at the party. So obviously we wasn't lying when from day one in the Senate we keep asking him which one of the hat he wearing today. Because he was one of them all the time. But when he was in MTV, they didn't have a problem with MTV. But now they start to attack MTV News. Because they hear a young lady going and work there and they find the young lady supporting the New National Party, they vex. They don't want anybody there that they can't control. That is what that political organization, the NDC, wants. They want people in all of these organizations they could control. They're complaining that government news. Government is formed by the New National Party. But government is not the New National Party.
Nope.
The ruling party is the NNP. But government is government is government. It's a continuum. And you have people in the NDC vex that government news is coming. The vex national report playing. The vex state of affairs coming out. They want to manipulate. They want to manipulate the news. They vex.
But how come?
Because a young lady doing a program one night. Because Senator Katisha Williams doing a program, not even 2 hours, you said, Devon?
About an hour and a quarter.
Right.
Yeah,
on GBN, on a Monday night. The girl is not a government minister. She's appointed by the government, yes, but she's not a government minister. She holds no governmental portfolios.
She's a professional.
She holds a parliamentary portfolio. There's a difference. Don't get it wrong. There are three arms there, the legislature, the parliament, and you're talking about the government structure itself. There's a difference here. She holds a parliamentary position. She does not hold a government position. She's no government minister. And
they know that, you know. They clear on that, but again, that's just their way of continuing to attack and trying to control.
Then you have these hypocrite like Randall Robinson and them opening them out.
Please.
And these hypocrite like Ray Roberts and them opening them out and attacking the young lady. And then these same hypocrite and them turn around and say, no opportunities for young people, these elderly people holding up the positions. Well, I didn't know Ray's still in GBSS. Not Ray, I didn't realize Uncle Lou's still in GBSS. I love Uncle Lou. Love him. Never had a problem with the gentleman. But if the time has reached for him to pass the torch, the time has come for him to pass the torch.
Of course.
Nothing wrong with that. But while on one side of the mouth, they couldn't but realize the young people working for all you, and they're planning for all you. Inside, all you're planning to call them, all you're planning to send home youth senators, all you're planning to call the young people and them, all you already tell Tevin he can't run for general secretary already, and he had to heel and toe and turn around. You all already planning for them. Tevin, yeah, running for general secretary of the party.
Next 2 minutes, you have to back like crab.
They call line a meeting, they say, what do you think you're doing? You're getting crazy, huh?
You have to back. Stand your ground, bro. You have the ability. If you think you have the ability to be the general secretary of the NDC, then go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. Don't stop.
When you want to be general secretary, you want to be captain or corporal.
Whichever you can go for the leadership all too, because there is no leaders of the NDC. Yeah. It's a perfect, opportunity for a young person.
But it was interesting hearing him speak the other day, and I'm sorry that technical man is not there so we could flip the audio over. Because it was interesting hearing him speak the other day and say that there needs to be a purging of the NDC.
Of course, and I agree with him.
He says the NDC needs to renew and get reinvigorated and get some new faces inside there. The young people planning for them. So they're planning for the young people. Stay there, them young people in the organization planning for all you.
Django, good morning.
I just want them in the creek.
Good morning.
Morning, Sheldon and Devon.
Yes, sir.
How going on, buddy?
We there.
Hey, Fluff. Yes, Fluff.
How going on?
We there, man.
We there.
Everything good? I'm just checking up on you guys, man.
Uncle Fluffless.
We did.
You see that young lady name on the call there? I man a bad for my niece, eh? That's my niece.
Hey.
I don't want nobody to be beating up on her.
Let me clarify which one is your niece. Who's your niece?
She's a lawyer for herself, but I taking on my own. And I'm suing people for my niece. I don't want nobody to say nothing bad about her. She's a very educated child, and I realize some of them in Grenada start to jealous her.
But they must jealous her because she's achieved while
I don't want that for her.
Let me clarify which one is
the one who name it now called Katisha Williams.
Yeah, load the radio in the background now. I'm to your Fluff.
Katisha Williams are talking about.
Yeah, we pick up that, yeah.
Yes. Hey, well, you know we go.
All right, buddy, later.
All right, my friend. One love.
But yeah, the thing is that they jealous the young lady Every week they say there are some kind of negative thing to say. I see that hypocrite Randall go on TV and talk. Yeah, you're a hypocrite. And I ain't ashamed to say, you're a hypocrite. Because when I was Ray, you had nothing to say. Then you became NDC member. You had nothing to say. These are the people that coming out and trying to tell us, oh, this is wrong and that is wrong. And so Ray should be the last one. Ray should put your head in a crocker's bag and then bury it in the sand. You should be ashamed to come out and attack Katisha.
Oh, boy.
Shame. Put your head in a crocker's bag and then go and bury it in the sand. You could go in front of Silver Sands. The same place you're saying you can't go. We hear you went there and eat and things, so you know the place nice. But you could put your head in a crocker's bag and bury it in the sand there. So you should be the last man to talk. You should shame.
Say you stood on top of the hill and only peep down at Silver Sands every minute.
You should shame.
You only peeping.
But Ray should shame.
Ray not no shame plate.
The last person the NDC should, I mean, I could understand. I could understand even though it's a hypocritical position to hold. I could understand they had sent somebody else to talk about it. But Ray,
But I did send Claudette.
Who? From one geriatric to another?
Another one.
Anyway, let me behave, eh? Let me behave. So, next thing I'll go and say something out of the way from one geriatric to another. That's not what I'm trying to do. Leave the young lady alone.
Yes, I mean,
leave
come
her.
on, man.
You hypocrite, leave her. You should shame the talk, leave her.
But when you look at Ray and most of these leaders within NDC, they have no love for young people at all.
They don't.
No love.
They don't. And you see, the thing with them is that they've lived their lives without any major achievements. Many of them, they've lived their life without any major achievements. And when they see a young person still in their 20s or their early 30s able to achieve something that they were not able to achieve in all 40-something, 50-something, 60-something years, they were not able to achieve it. They're jealous. Within the NDC, you have a bunch of people that jealous the young lady that was Corinne James. Yeah. Oh, look at jealous the young lady.
That is so...
Or they just have a problem with all them young ladies. So I'm saying John, who could stand up as an example and all kind of thing. You look at Katisha, she's an example to young ladies. For you all to come and take some of your young ladies in your organization and say, you see, Katisha, watch at her. Watch at the way she carries herself. You could say, you see this young lady here, there, anyway. You could say anything negative about her. No. Then that is an example for you. But instead of that, you're telling our young people that when you work hard, when you achieve, when you walk the straight and narrow, that you're still going to end up getting attacked. Still end up, just because maybe you're born in a certain area, you're going to be attacked. Because your family are certain people, you're going to be attacked. Because you're in an organization that somebody else not in, you're going to be attacked. That's what they're telling our young people, you know. Not to try to excel, they're telling them remain at a certain level. But if you try to excel, you better join with us. Other than that, you're going to be attacked. That's what they're telling them. Them bunch of hypocrite.
Well, another thing. I mean, since NDC was in power, you could have known the Grenadian people would have seen how much they love young people. They never love and have that kind of thing for young people. Look at, for example, the Imani program. Look at where they got it. And look at where, they brought it to. We had more young people unemployed during NDC 4 years in office than the entire years Dr. Mitchell was in office. Think about that. They have done nothing during 2008, 2013 for young people to lift their head and say, well, yes.
And now, they come and call us. After the young people come and vote for the new National Party, they come and what they call all the young people? Those of you that listening now, they call all you? Needy and greedy.
You understand?
Needy and greedy. How do you judge that a person is greedy? How do you judge that? You know what the person bank account have in it? It has some people with 3-bedroom house right now. And you're seeing cable line running to it, but it have no cable in the house. It have no cable in the house, it have no internet. Some of them, they don't even have light. What they're doing is they're going out before the night time and they come back late so people wouldn't realize that they don't have current. They have 3-bedroom concrete house and they don't have it. How do you judge that a person is needy just by the fact that the person have a big house? Or the person driving a certain type of car? Do you judge people just based on your perception, your outer perception? Or do you go in deeper and find out, this person might have this and that, or seem as that car they're driving is not even theirs, it's a cousin of theirs own, living out in the UK or the States, and they send it for them. to drive for them. Still, when they come down, they take the vehicle. The house they stay in is not theirs, you know. But that perception of who needy and greedy and that sort of thing, it is disheartening. It's been one of the most disgusting statements I've heard in politics in Grenada ever.
You see, and see, persons like her have never been in touch, with the Grenadian people, right? Other than just getting involved in the little bit of politics that she has been in the last 2 or 3 years. She has no love for people, so no one.
She been involved in politics all longer than that,
but no wonder why. She had to make these sort of statements.
Why she upset? She wanted them put she in the Senate instead of the girl.
Yeah, well, they're expecting her. She figured at least she have.
Django, all of them vex. So that Tevin and all. All them vex. They wanted to go there instead of the girl and the boy.
Hey.
Is that a straight case? Say it. Don't afraid. We have a caller.
Good morning and welcome. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Philip here from the bus terminal.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now we leave the politics a little and go over to the traffic at the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Now the time has come to zone the traffic. I see in the traffic there, 3/4 of an hour and each. I can't go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So it's time come, we zone the traffic. We picked up Mount Rush Road, the people that go in Grenville and then we go up the people that go in St. David. You it's time comes to widen that Humbug Bridge.
I understand.
Because it's just a lot of hindrance with one vehicle going through there at a time.
Mm-hmm.
And the people and St. John's and Sotters and them, you put them down by the stadium, do something. Mm-hmm. I think if it's zoned, it will be a lot easier on the public.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, my friend. Excellent idea.
Yeah. No, my friend, I was heading to the cricket and I was looking at that situation with the Humbug Bridge. I agree with you.
Yeah, totally.
Because what you said there came out of my mouth on Wednesday morning. When I was heading across there, I look at the Humbug Bridge. I say, listen, for the volume of traffic that passes here now, the Humbug Bridge, okay, that was okay back in 1970-something or even 1980-something, where you didn't have much vehicles. But now the volume of vehicles and with the world-class facility and the volume of traffic that is going in and out, especially on days when you have cricket and that kind of thing.
Yeah, we need to.
We had to get rid of it.
But that is why.
But that's not the Willie Reddit Foundation that jump in and say, don't touch it.
Exactly. You could leave it there, but just, have an alternative. That is why during the when they were having the cricket World Cup down here, you had an alternative bridge set up, right, to shuffle the traffic to and fro to the Queen's Park. So we definitely saw back then the need, right, for either replacing or
so
the bridge. So it's something that definitely...
It's something that could fall into that new traffic configuration for the town of St. George. Yep. I know also that discussions were being had in the past in relation to that alternative route coming on the Carriacou, coming around the back of the hospital into town, that ring road. That discussion again can be opened up. I don't know if it's being had right now. I could find out when we have the minister here. We could find out. Let me just say this one for you. Grenade International, for World Food Day. Tomorrow at the Grenada Trade Center between 12 and 6, they're having your culinary passport to Norway. So that's the Norwegian showcase at Grenade International Food Day tomorrow at the Grenada Trade Center. So you could go and find out about Norwegian food. Yeah, I hear Norwegian food kind of salty. I hear that.
I have no idea.
Different countries have different tolerance for salt, and I think they have a high tolerance for it.
Yeah, and I know, the Indians...
So they maybe like saltfish.
Yeah, the Indians have a lot of pepper.
Yeah. Africans like a lot of pepper too. They're going to what part of Africa?
What part of Africa you go?
Just as bad, enough.
Yeah,
so we just as bad. So World Food Day, International Grenade International Food Day. That's tomorrow at the Grenada Trade Center between 12 and 6. So head on down there. Yeah, and make sure you check the Norwegian thing. Tell them we send you Miss Muriel up there in Top Fence. We say a special, glorious Grenadian good morning to you. We hope you have a wonderful day today. We have a caller.
Good morning and welcome.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, sir.
And pleasant morning to your listening audience. Well, quickly, on the issue of transportation and like the caller you had before that mentioned the zoning of the bus. We really, I know the gentleman, Mr. Bowen, he talks a lot about that. But this is something that I believe an issue we need to seriously address. And it also takes into consideration, the vehicles that we allowed to come in here now. You know what I mean? Yes, people they could order this stuff and what, but there must be some stipulation. We cannot let this kind of older vehicles coming into here, willy-nilly anymore. We need to put some serious things in place. You understand? When it comes to transportation, even the buses, there have to be, and I want to be careful. There have to be a serious and qualified mechanism in place in terms of inspecting the buses that we allow to be on the road to transport the public. You understand? There is some loopholes. There is no question about that. And there are people, that's why I said, listen, you could work in the public service for 20 years, and based on the kind of, let me not say crime, but the kind of wrong things we will find you doing that endangers the public, you should be fired, never again to work with government and lose your benefits. And these are the kind of serious measures we have to take to when we put people in position of responsibility to make sure that things function properly, they would have no other choice but to carry out the mandate that was given to them in the most effective and efficient way. Now, the regular bus I travel on, Fluffy. Now, gentlemen, I never knew Fluffy before, but my family knows him very well. They told me what he used to do before. Tell me how people like Fluffy, that is a supporter of the NNP, falls in the category of needy and greedy. A man that is an example of how, is Black Stallion that say, you can make it if you try, just a little harder. And now, some say, listen to this carefully here. Sometimes I'm disappointed because that Dr. Mitchell is not the man they make him out to be. You understand? Because there are plenty room for Dr. Mitchell to be vindictive, mischievous. But he don't. And I'm saying he don't because being in close proximity to the gentleman from time to time, when we call for war, he called for talks and restraint. When we call for war, he called for inclusiveness. When we call for war, he calls for working together. But let me wrap up here quickly. Now, Mr. Scott and Mr. Romain, I'm not a Bible-toting person. I'm not a regular churchgoer. But gentlemen, I pray to the Most High. And there is no doubt in my mind he answers my prayer. I can see his blessing manifesting in many ways, in many different ways. Without religion, my question is, does God answer sinners' prayer? Gentlemen, I trust you all will have a pleasant weekend.
All right, thank you very much, caller. Yes, indeed. All right, and I might have to close off a little bit earlier than expected today. All right, nice, yeah. But before we do, let me just say this. One, for those of you that are heading up to Carriacou, please, the speedboats heading up to Carriacou, try to avoid it. Try to avoid using the speedboats to head up to Carriacou. please try to avoid that. All right? Nice. And if at all that you're using some other means outside of the Dolly Sea or the Osprey to head up to Carriacou, please inform the Coast Guard that you are doing so. Please take the opportunity and inform the Coast Guard that you are doing so. All right? But folks, just have to rush off a bit here to sort out one or two issues quickly. So, going to say to you, in whatever you say and do it safe and secure. I want to be speaking to and with you and not about you. All right? We are out of here. I'm going to give you some of the tunes that you're going to be hearing tonight in the International Soca Monarch. Huh? Nice. So, we are out of here in whatever you say, whatever you do. Love you all.
Yo, yo. When the rhythm start, baby push it back, drop it like a bomb, boom, explosion. So all of the girls who can whine, let me see you raise your hand. Whoa. All of the girls who can whine, let me see you raise your hand. Put it up, now whining challenge. Do ting, show it. Do ting. Shake it up in their face. Slackness.